And I'm sure that they feel that there could be all sorts of public disturbances if it were widely known, for example, that we knew of the existence of aliens from outer space. Imagine what panic that might cause. The knowledge, the assurance that we were talking to the dead. I mean, this could have all sorts of incredible ramifications throughout civilization.
Firefighter erupted in the collapse started today. American peacekeepers and
People simply don't trust authorities anymore. There may be good reasons for this. In many cases, authorities.
Программе под названием Lincoln Division уже более 100.
देखिए ये तो मालूम नहीं, लेकिन हाँ वो लोग छुपा रहे और ये सब कुछ.
Get up!
वो लोग एक दूसरे की टांग खींचते रहते तो कोई सरकारी दांव पेच होगा.
Bring in the Lincoln Division.
The president has just released a statement that the government has been using ghosts in a program called the Lincoln Division for over 150 years.
Discussed tonight a department of the U.S. government that until this very interview has received virtually no media attention. Let us know exactly what is the Lincoln Division.
Well, the Lincoln Division is an information gathering department of the federal government.
Can you be a little more specific? How does this department get its information?
Well, to answer your question, it was Mary Todd Lincoln who had the first successful and documented interactions with the spirit world. And this is what led to Lincoln and the armies of the North acquiring information that led to their victory in several key battles.
Abraham Lincoln began it and continued the work until his assassination. And upon his assassination, his ghost actually continued to direct the division.
Does the government secure our nation by consulting with spirits of the deceased?
We feel confident and justified in our results. Now, lives were saved. That's what's important, right?
And he also mandated that the division, the newly renamed Lincoln Division, be placed under direct control of fellow Illinois native and then Secretary of the Interior, Orville Hickman Browning.
It operated under near total anonymity. Costs were actually hidden within a $10 billion budget that was allotted to the Department of the Interior annually.
Records indicate that the division was helpful toward information and intelligence that was gathered and garnered that helped in aiding the Cuban Missile Crisis, also the capture of the Atlanta sniper.
But also the prevention of what would have been a very serious epidemic of elk flu. Another theory is that there is some sort of mechanical device, something that is relatively portable and movable. Battlefield to battlefield, riot zone to riot zone.
So here, Lincoln Division.
Yo, what is that?
It's how we communicate.
How does it work?
Do you understand the significance? Let me rephrase that, the implications of this statement.
I do.
So for all intents and purposes, the White House is giving credence to the idea of ghosts, and by that very same logic, I would presume
An afterlife. Yes.
Since the president's statement, millions have flocked to their local places of worship to await word from their clerics.
We Catholics have turned to a ghost for help and inspiration for 2,000 years. The Holy Ghost. And we wish to show our support for all the government workers, military, who sacrifice to keep his people safe.
Does the White House secure our nation by consulting with ghosts, Senator?
I don't expect anyone to believe any of these.
Joining us now is Dr. Felix Vestoff. Am I pronouncing that correctly? He is a renowned author, lecturer, Nobel Prize nominee, and he is currently the head of the West Regional Organic Non-Competitive Group. That's quite a mouthful. Welcome, Doctor. Doctor, you represent a collection of physicists who are adamant that the so-called Lincoln Division is, well, wrong.
Well, because the government and the church are missing one very small detail.
What makes you so confident in your statement?
Proof. Where is it? Where's the proof?
Where the hell are you, ghosts? General Moses told me this thing will be effective in under 2 minutes. What do you mean, told you?
Dr. Vestoff, how do you know that there is no afterlife?
No one can prove that there is an afterlife unless they experience death.
I have to be honest with you. I never actually seen the thing work. What? Well, Corporal Myers, he trained us. We all believed it worked, but we never actually seen the thing operate.
Fuck this! Evacuate!
Wait!
Well, we've only got about a minute left. Dr. Vestoff, any final thoughts, comments, observations?
Well, yes. The Lincoln Division is not real. You know, as we explore the universe, we realize that we're not the center of some great cosmic drama. This so-called afterlife and the government saying it's real, and there's only one reason for this, and one reason only: propaganda.
Running out of time, Sergeant! If we don't deal with this sniper right now, he's gonna have us pinned down for good!
There's no other way.
No, sir! We can't hit him at this angle!
Is there any other angle?
No, sir!
In Tokyo, Paris, and even Tel Aviv, riots have erupted. What was first an anti-American protest has now turned into a call for answers on the afterlife.
I'm gonna take a forward aggressive position.
Yes, sir!
On my two. One, two. Cover him!
No one can prove that there is an afterlife unless they experience death.
authorities anymore. There may be good reasons for this. In many cases, authorities have told terrible porkies over the years.
The American government would not want this release. One key element of how the Lincoln Division operates.
I started from a position of extreme doubt, but I have no doubt at all.
हौसला दिया गया, इनको ऑर्गेनाइज किया गया, ये उस जमाने की सर्द जंग का
Turned into digital files. Some administrations chose not to listen to us.
You know, give paranoia to someone, with Monsignor and the rest of the clerics. We're behind the Lincoln Division.